not a facto, pterodactyl when I'm micro and macro my mind. Why would I try to hide the fact that I'm jacked to be actually naturally high? And I'm that guy with the flashlight, looking back at the track with the black light. How about this? How about that? Pay attention to
Alright guys, Ian Anderson, Corey Merle, Central Coast Disc Golf. We're back with the 2017 Tim Selinski U.S. Masters coverage brought to you by Innova Champion Disc and the PDGA. Going to the back nine of round three. Dave has a 3-stroke lead over Barry, Jason, and Joe. They're lurking, as they will do. Corey, this looks open.
This is very open, very far, 615 feet, and very downhill. It's so cool, though. It's like a very modest grade the whole way. So it's not like top of the world where you're throwing kind of like with a huge basin below you.
Yeah.
It's just a general downslope the whole way, so you can just crush this thing out here.
This looks fun.
Yeah, it definitely is, on the 3.5 side of 4. You can see Joe getting way the ways down there. That was smashed.
Yeah, you think this looks like his started story he loves so much, which a lot of people love so much.
Yeah, it turns out good disc.
Good disc. Dave Feldberg. Got that one out a little high, Corey.
Yeah, definitely a little bit high, a little bit too high to get that turnover, that real big flex on it, I think.
Yeah, Barry's putting a move on this one, though.
Yeah, so stable. Goodness.
Wow. I love watching Barry throw.
I know, it's so impressive. It just makes me feel like a fool. Anytime I, run up and try and throw really hard, it's like WWBD, man. What would Barry do?
Yeah, he just smoothed it out there, Corey. Jason smoothed that one a little too hard. Oh, there's rough.
Oh, yeah. Smoothie King.
Yep. Hopefully he can find a way to the basket here and basically salvage a birdie on this one. Because that's what you're doing when you get a 3.
Yeah, and I mean, you don't feel like you lost something when you get a 3, but you certainly don't walk away feeling, splendid,
Yes, exactly. Dave, that'll be a 3.
Yeah, definitely a little bit too much mustard, though.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? Barry lays up for his 3 as well, and Joe's got to look for the eagle, Corey.
He does. A little anti-spin putt type of deal. He's not enthused.
I think the disc was still in his hands, and he was already disgusted with it.
He lined that one up for a while, man. I don't think that's his forte for putting,
No, he's definitely not an anti-man. Heiser all the way. Dave cleans up the birdie, along with Jason, Barry, and Joe are going to drop theirs in as well. Would have liked to seen a 2 there, Corey.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. But, yeah, the rarely seen, often sought after.
Yeah, exactly. There's birdies for the entire gang. Dave still 3 strokes over our man Barry Schultz. Hole 11. Here's the tee. Where are we going?
We are going straight ahead of us under this, crazy big tree.
Wow.
This is, not a West Coast tree. This is Midwest pure and through, man. It is huge. But 345 feet. There's a bush line to the right that you're kind of you got to throw a little flexor to the left of, kind of draw it back in if you want to get it all the way up there.
Yeah, great looking shot by Joe.
Yeah,
pin high right.
So flippy. Whatever it was just on its way right the whole way.
It was. Dave, that's looking really good too. Oh, a little bit too much fade. That's a putt, though?
It's a putt. If you catch that tree and you're near it, it's a putt. Granted, it is going to be a long one, an improbable one, but he's up there.
Yeah. Looks like Barry's throwing that Leo.
No, I think that's it could be a Leo, but I think that's a rock, dude.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Seriously, it's that red rock I think he was throwing at Pickard.
Oh, wow. Well done, Barry. Jason turned it over again too much. Still has a look, amazingly.
Yeah, generally discs aren't going to fight through like that, through that thick, that nastiness on the right, but that was very forgiving.
Thought he was going to make that for a second.
Ooh!
I love Dave's. It's the body English. That wasn't going in without the body English.
Yeah.
That is fantastic. Joe? Oh, his putt is on. As long as it's not an Annie. There's a disclaimer.
Yeah, exactly. If it's a clear line.
Ooh, that was ugly from Barry.
Yeah, that's not traditional. I don't know. It's I don't know what to say. That was just a straight up miss.
Yeah. He's perplexed as well.
Jason's
Jason.
still looking for that first birdie of the round, man.
Really?
Yeah, he's literally parred everything.
Wow.
Oh, no, excuse me. He got the 3 in the last hole, so I guess that technically counts as a birdie.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You know, it doesn't feel like a birdie.
It's not a feel-good birdie.
No.
It's a feel-okay birdie.
Yeah, it's a no feel bad birdie.
Yes, exactly. Hole 12, par 4, 676.
This is the dream killer, Ian. This is the one where all round, it doesn't matter how good you're playing, this hole is in the back of your mind. That road is OB.
Is it left and left of the road as well?
Yes, the road and left is OB. So this is such an advantage for Joe to be able to throw a thumber on this hole.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're gonna see these big sidearms, big rollers like Dave's throwing, just anything to make sure you are not on that road. Because if you go on the road, you go just to the you see that short tee right in front of him.
Yeah.
That's the drop zone. So even if you throw a flexor that goes out way up there, you're going all the way back.
Oh man, these guys are airing a little too hard though. Dave and Barry are in the rough, Corey.
That is true, but I mean, even if you get out.
No.
Oh, see, he got land way up there.
Yeah.
But he's coming all the way back.
Oh man, throwing 3 from the DZ.
And see, that's a great shot, man. Those little trees, it just pinches it so much right at that little bottleneck.
Yeah. Barry's kind of forced to use his own throw. The patent pending pitches out.
But I'll take this over throwing 3 from a drop zone all day, though.
Yeah, that's true. They got a stroke on Jason. They're in pretty similar spots. Oh, Joe busting out his nasty thumber again. Oh.
Left it a little low.
He did.
You're better than that, Joe.
He is.
And it's set up with kind of tricky footing over there.
Yeah, he's got a 400-foot thumber when he needs it. Feldberg, a little low on his third shot. Here is Jason's fourth. Just hoping to get up and down for the 5. Oh, hook up.
No, Jason.
Ooh. Hopefully he can get out of there clean. Barry's third.
And he just played this safely to perfection.
Yep, he did. Joe, the Star Destroyer forehand. Oh.
Ooh, no skip whatsoever.
Grabby. Dave? I believe that was for par?
That was for par. He's going to have to settle with the bogey 5, unfortunately.
Yes, Joe. Good putt, man.
He was stoked on that one, man. Not wanting to take the 5 after a perfect drive.
Yeah, absolutely. Jason, yes.
That was cool, man.
Love it. Good 5 save. Play doesn't feel great, but that was a good 5 save.
Yeah, this is as much of a par 4 as the other one is a par 4 in that, this is closer to a 5, whereas that downhiller is closer to a 3.
Yeah, sure. Barry and Dave dropping in. I believe Barry got a stroke on Dave there. Yeah, he did. He was 3. Jason with the unfortunate 5 there, taking him back to even for the round. Joe, 7 down on the round, though. Actually shooting hot.
He is, man. He is playing very well, really trying to establish himself on this lead card heading into the last round. And remember, the final round is on this course again. So Joe is, if he shows he can shred it, why not shred it last round, take the W,
I dig it. Dig watching this course again, too. It was really fun. Hole 13, dogleg left and then dogleg right kind of deal?
Exactly. Blind off the tee, and there is like a bean of OB. See that tall grass to the right there? You can see the ropes. It is roped off OB, so you really got to throw. Yeah, it's just a big hyzer. And then they want you to, they ideally want you to throw through the left side gap up into those trees by the pin, but there is a little bit of a backdoor that you can throw over the OB. It is a bit dangerous, though.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying here. Looks like Joe threw his overstable Star Destroyer. Something you can count on to come back.
Yeah, just throw something high speed as far out there on hyzer as you can.
Yeah, Dave did the same, and Jason is up next. Putting a good bit of hyzer on that one.
Oh, not enough, I don't think.
Yeah, it flipped up. Yeah. So Jason throwing 3, taking that backdoor line, Corey?
Taking that backdoor line, it could devolve quickly, though, if he hits any...
Oh my gosh!
And see, the rope line is right on those trees, and it is painted on the ground, but the trees kind of bend back into the OB.
Uh-huh.
So if you hit high enough on the tree, it could have technically never crossed. So you're throwing right
Oh.
back from over there.
Yeah, this is definitely the more dangerous line,
Mhm.
but also the more popular line, apparently. Joe did it very well. Barry trying to bite that off. Yeah, that'll work.
Yep. So this hole 13 and hole 12. Off the number plate. Hole 13, hole
Yeah.
12. Must say was the deciding holes in the PDGA versus Central Coast doubles match, in which Central
Oh, yeah?
Coast dominated
Yes.
the doubles match.
My man, you just got yourself a raise, Corey.
Thank you very much. I'd like to be known that me and Dre beat Marty and Mike Downs. Again, publicly. Me and Dre beat Marty and Mike Downs.
Man, I want to play him so bad.
I know. It was a blast, honestly. End of the tournament, just a big group of guys. It was so much fun.
Yeah, they're so fun to hang out with. Love it. Jason with the bogey, Barry and Joe with some nice birdies. Dave's lead is it's shrinking. Alright, guys. Again, huge thanks to Innova Champion Disc. Go get yourself a Thunderbird, and you too can ace like Paul Macbeth. Right? Is that how it works?
It is, dude. That was actually proven in a study at Cornell, I believe.
Wow, cool. Yeah, somebody's seeing your thesis. Up next, we're going uphill a little bit on hole 14, Corey.
Just so far uphill. 350 feet of aggressive hill climbing. It's not that easy. He just crushed that. That was a Star Destroyer. I believe it might have been a PD2 that he was throwing right there.
I'll look at the Star Destroyer.
Sure. Okay, there you go. Star Destroyer then. But all the way up there, it's right in front of your face though, so you feel obligated to birdie it. You know.
Yeah. Joe, feel free to leave a comment and prove me wrong.
I'm kind of thinking it was a PD2.
Okay.
But
you were there. We'll defer.
Yeah.
Did somebody just throw a B right there?
It's not OB. No. It's just
No?
long grass. I mean, I feel like it should
okay.
be, you know.
I think so too.
But it's not OB. You can putt from there.
All right. Jason, pin high left. Like Dave from the long grass.
That's the title of that painting. A silhouette painting.
Jason, well within his range. Just not right now. Barry.
Come on.
What is going on?
Same reactions.
Yeah, absolutely. Barry and I have the same thoughts about his putting, and that he should make them all.
Joe, keeping it rolling though, man.
Yeah, stroking the card. Not the first time he's done that.
Yeah, Joe being off to the right on that scorecard, really just flying under the radar, but slaying this course. I think, did that put him 8 down now, or?
8 or 9.
Goodness gracious, that's a lot.
It is. Not an easy course at all. So many trees to hit.
9, yeah,
Long.
9 through 14, that's cooking.
That is outstanding. He's sneaking up on Barry. He just won back for second place.
Yeah.
Only 3 off the lead. Joe is doing things. Love to watch that. Hole 15, par 3. We're going back downhill, Corey.
We are. Another one of those crazy big trees you see off to the right of that pin there.
Yep.
I was kind of expecting big ante shots or sidearms, but you're going to see these guys rip out these rollers, which is actually a very intriguing play considering the low ceiling by the basket.
Yeah.
Remember, that path does not play OB, so if they roll and land right on that, it's totally fine.
That's fair.
Yes.
I like that decision.
Oh, yeah, no, that would be a terrible OB ripper.
Yeah. Barry, this guy's rollers are kind of fading out a little early here. Going to leave himself a low ceiling putt for 2.
Yeah, the Pro Starfire just turned it over a bit too early.
Yep. Dave's roller game is straight nasty. Come on, Dave. Prove me right.
Up there, it looks like it needed to be a little bit wider, but he's definitely there.
Yeah, best of the 3 so far.
Certainly.
Jason, no slouch in the roller department either.
Get up. Yeah, a little. Okay, just a little underpowered.
Yeah, he's right there, though. Oh, wow. Barry came up quite a bit shorter than I thought.
Yeah, reduced to an upshot.
Uh-huh. Joe. Low ceiling's not his bag with that putt of his.
No.
You're gonna have to settle for the par. Here's Jason. Oh, come on, Jason.
Yeah, just trying to get off the schneid here. Caught a couple of bogeys
Yeah.
and just hasn't really been able to get footing today.
Yeah. Feldberg for a stroke on the card. Ooh.
Whoa.
Love Dave.
The professor just befuddled there.
He is. All right, everybody's going to be cleaning up pars here, which is, I'm sure you're not losing strokes to that many folks.
No, it really is a very tough hole. It's 420 feet, but it is downhill. But that tree is just so in your face. It's like the green monster at Fenway, really.
It really is, isn't it? I like that. Solid analogy.
Oh man, we used to play wiffle ball back home, and we had a big tree in right field, and that was the green monster. So,
Nice.
yep.
In right field, Corey.
In right field, dude. Hey, I was I was also in California. Okay, so clearly I'm not at Fenway.
All right, I'll allow it.
Thank you. Okay, that was my Qualcomm. Okay, actually before Qualcomm, that was my Jack Murphy.
Love it. Hole 16, a little shorty, Corey.
Yeah, 254 feet. Definitely a little bit out of character as far as distance-wise with the course, but it really is a cool hole. Very
Yeah.
picturesque and throwing with a different style of tree than really we've seen in the course.
It's true. Some firs.
Yeah, I guess this is like a, gosh, I know I'm gonna get this wrong, but it's some sort of like historical tree and plant, like sanctuary, and the fact that there's a disc golf course here is like really like crazy. Like they should not be able to throw discs here because of it's like a really historical place.
Really?
Yeah, I was talking to Des Redding on the FPO lead card. We have that footage coming up, and she was kind of giving me the breakdown of kind of how unique this whole area really is.
Huh. She's the coolest, by the way.
She so is, man, and she is just like the best in conversation. Like, you know what I mean? Like just a teacher through and through, and so, just so easy to communicate with. She's cool.
Man, you could hang out with Des and Jay forever and have a fantastic time.
I can't imagine, dude. It's probably a blast.
Yeah. Love filming Jay. There are a bunch of birdies. They posterized that hole, Corey.
They did, and they should. And shout out to Jason,
True.
man. I believe that's his first 2 of the day. So, way to get off the schneid, and he got 2 holes to keep it up, buddy.
Nice. Hole 17 on the deck. Par 3, another short one, but again, a late low ceiling.
Yeah, these holes 16 and 17 are for sure birdie opportunities before a pretty nasty hole 18. This one, though, it's just a bit uphill as opposed to the last little downhiller, and it's just you're avoiding that low ceiling and really the skip downhill past the basket. They're the only 2 variables you're dealing with here.
Yeah, and Joe kind of did that there. Barry clips a tree, comes up a little bit short, but within Barry's range. Feldberg. Maybe a felon or something? That's, I think, stable.
Yeah, something that's extreme. I almost think it maybe almost like a spark.
Oh, yeah, I could see that. Here's Duden. Hanging out a little bit wide there.
Yeah, he's up on that top shelf. Is going to have kind of a treacherous putt with the slight downslope past the basket.
Oh, wow, yeah, you can see it right here really well.
Oh, no,
There's
biggie.
Jason.
See, now this is classic Des Moines golf. You take 15 warm-up holes, and then you birdie everything.
That is how the local does it. Barry just dropping it in. Typical Barry. Dave doesn't get Blackie to settle.
No, really trying to run that one in, too.
Yeah, his step putts been off a little bit lately. Oh, Joe. Oh, don't roll. Nice hole.
Oh, about the same putt, really. I mean, slightly shorter.
It is. Yeah, but not much. Again, still uphill.
Yes.
Ooh.
Great putt,
That's
Joe.
good concentration after getting...
That is. There's nothing worse than that you throw a putt and then you're still out and you got to walk over and just throw another one. There's, gosh,
the
so
worst.
tough to hit a putt after that.
Yeah, he called no bamboozles, but it didn't work.
I know, and usually it does, you know.
It usually does work. Dave's lead, though, is down to 1 with 1 to play in round 3.
Yeah, and it's a doozy. Par 4 is 715 feet. Really, you're dodging and weaving through trees the whole way. You got to throw a big power shot off to the right side. Well, you can throw it to the left, but you're going to see these big power guys, so these huge hyzers. Off to that right side, and then you got to throw really a touchy mid-range up to a basket, and there is OB long of it. There's a sidewalk.
All right, we'll see what they do.
This hole brought to you by Mullets. I'm not sure, some sort of bar in the area, but I just love the idea of a dolphin with a mullet.
Who does it? Right? Barry Schultz. Is that going to work?
That's going to work beautifully. That's really a shot. Just eat up as much ground as you can because you're left with this guy all the way down there to the basket.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a long tee shot, but really the work's on the second shot.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at Jason get too much flip, Corey.
Yep, and not what you want on a 700-foot hole for sure.
No. Looks like Joe is throwing a Star Destroyer PD2.
It's high speed and stable, okay?
It is. It's almost the same disc. It's very close. That looked really good. Feldberg.
Little high, definitely, but, right in the placement that you want to be.
Yeah, true. See if we can work for his magic on the second shot. We got Duden, his second shot.
Oh, wow, clean all the way down there, but you can see just how far he had to go after that early tree hit.
Yeah, absolutely. Barry smoothing one out there.
Oh, just casual. Easy 3.
Part. Feldy, hoping to hold on to that one-stroke lead. Oh.
Ooh.
Wow.
Trying to throw it in for a 2-stroke lead, but unfortunately has some work coming back.
He does. That Huck Lab went a little left. Joe with the $200 shot.
Oh, no, with some DX results. That is out of bounds.
Oh, no. Duden, with his third shot, going to try and save the 4. Oh, man, that's a rough way for Joe to finish. He was playing so well.
I know, and just a silly shot. It just carried so far on him.
Yeah, that rock's got mad glide. Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's the way to end it, though, if you throw that shot to go OB.
Yeah, saving the par. Dave, put that step putt away.
Yeah, dude. Tail of 2 pars right there.
Yeah, it's not working right now. Jason cleaning up the 4. And Barry is going to tie Dave for the lead right here, Corey.
He is, assuming he can put in this 12-footer.
Yeah.
And as it should be. I mean, these two guys, Joe right on their backs, it just seems like it was destined for a close finish.
Yeah. You play enough golf, the cream rises, Corey.
Absolutely.
There's Dave with a disappointing par. What a battle, man. What a really cool round to watch there. Barry tying Dave for the lead. Joe is lurking just 3 back. We got 18 holes to go, Corey, in this Tim Selinski U.S. Masters brought to you by Innova. Champion this.
We
It
do.
should be a fun final round, Corey.
We do, man. We have a great lineup, too. We've got a reappearance of George Smith, who we saw in the round 2 footage. Shot incredibly well out there in Ewing. Just throw himself back on the lead card. Dixon Jowers sitting in 5th place, friend of the program.
Nice. Yeah. You were just on his podcast. Go check that out if you haven't.
Yeah, definitely. A couple, I think it's last episode or maybe 2 episodes back now, not positive, but yeah, I had a blast doing it.
Yeah, it was a fun listen. I like it. It was a good one. All right, guys, that's all we got for round 3. We'll catch you for the exciting finish of the Tim Selinski U.S. Masters in round 4.